Hello everybody, my name is Alpha Gravity 6 and I am back here again for another It's a Weapon review. And today, our weapon that we are reviewing is the Pandero. So the Pandero is actually a semi-automatic pistol, and it has an alt-fire just like the Tenora. It's basically the Tenora's sister. Base damage on the weapon is 76, with 19 of it being impact and 19 of it being puncture, and the majority of it being slash at 38. It has a 30% critical chance with a 2.5 times multiplier, which is actually really high. And it also has a very solid status chance of 15%. Its alt-fire has identical stats, except the main difference being that the alt-fire fires off all of the remaining bullets in the magazine at once. If you've ever played Overwatch, it kind of acts like McCree's fan fire, and it just kind of shoots out all of the bullets at once. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to take a look at the Pandero. I'm going to show off my build for it first. So, we have Hornet Strike, Barrel Diffusion, and Lethal Torrent for damage, essentially, because multi-shot gives you added damage. Prime Pistol Gambit and Prime Target Cracker for critical chance and critical damage because of the high base critical chance and critical multiplier. If you do not have the Prime versions, the regular versions will suffice just fine. And for my elemental mods, I decided to go with Pistol Pestilence and Jolt for corrosive, and also the added status chance, because, like I said, it had a 15% status chance, which is actually pretty good for pistols. And also, I added Scorch to kick up some more damage in the version of Heat, and also add some more status chance. So, I think I'm going to hop back into the same mission I did last time, and we'll just get right to it, basically, I guess. Alright, so I am back here on Sedna, and we are doing the same mission I did in the Tenora video. Obviously the tile set's a little different, but... So this is the single fire, this is the main fire mode. Wow, my accuracy. Yet again, you can tell I have no accuracy when I play this game. They already set off the alarms, are you serious? That was actually a pretty hard-hitting number there. I'm not even supposed to go this way. Alright, and I suppose you guys probably want to see the alt-fire right away. That's the alt-fire. You just hit it, and it sprays off like that. It's extremely inaccurate. It only does the same amount of damage as the primary fire. That's kind of if you're like up close and personal with something and you need to die really badly. So like if I wanted this thing really dead, I'd just go like that. Like let's say it was like level 100 instead. And then, I mean, all around it's like, it's very similar to the Lex Prime. It's got a decent status, high critical stats. It's actually got higher critical stats than the Lex. So a lot of people would probably debate that this is better than the Lex. And the alt-fire actually makes it unique and more fun to play with, in my opinion anyways. I mean, I get that some people might not like the alt-fire, but you gotta admit that it adds a little bit of flavor to the weapon at least. I mean, it gets kind of boring just running around shooting this pistol like, all generically. Ow. This really hurts, actually. Like, it's fun to just, like, absolutely light some guys up. Gotta throw some pizzas down. There are so many enemies here. So many stupid frickin' Drox. Hate those things.
Warframe is strong.
You know what? I really don't care how strong my Warframe is. You don't need to tell me every 10 minutes, operator.
Let's go on the offensive.
Oh, I just love facing Grenier because of all the slash procs. It's really enjoyable. I just love getting slash procced every 5 seconds. Oh, so another thing I love about the weapon is its sound. Just like with the Tenora, I absolutely love the sound of this weapon. It's very unique sounding. Like, just sit here and listen to it for a second. And if you didn't notice there at the end, with the last couple of bullets, the sound actually changed to let you know that you're running low on ammo and that you have to reload, because reloading is very important, because you don't want to shoot nothing at the enemies. Shooting nothing is a bad thing. You are not going to lock me out. You are not doing this to me today. And I'm not letting a stupid Drock take my weapon again. Get out of here, Energy Leech. Another great thing about this pistol is that this thing can actually carry you into late game with very basic mods and with very few Forma. I think I only have 4 Forma on here. And I'm using 2 primed mods and a completely maxed out Hornet Strike. So if you don't have these primed mods, you are going to have a lot easier of a time formatting this weapon out, because that'll probably save you 2 Formas right there. And if you don't want to build it for status and would prefer to kick out a little bit more damage, you could even put on the 90% elementals. Damage bonus that you get from using the 90% elementals over the 60% is actually quite significant. But getting the extra status chance can be quite productive. And you stole my weapon again and made me screw up my sentence. How dare you, Drockmaster? I blame the Drockmaster for me stuttering there. Completely blame him. Wow. That was... I always suck at parkouring right here. Never fails. I always miss it the first time. I've had it with you guys. I know I'm not doing that much damage because I have no frickin' melee weapon equipped. I'm doing no damage. I'm getting no healing. Really? I've been locked out. Seriously? Alright, well, I think that's a signal to just go and let you guys go for now. And I will see you guys in the simulacrum. Alright, so here we are in the simulacrum. I realized that I never actually showed the stats on it on base, and I just read them off. So here's the stats on it at base. If you wanted to see like the magazine size and the fire rate and the reload and stuff. There you guys go. Alright, so we're going to do the same level 100 test that we did last time. Just one corrupted bombard, and then we have this joy again of holding down the bumper for a little while. And then we will simulate that. And as you can see, that was actually pretty effective. Considering it's just a little pistol. Like, look at this thing. It's like puny. Like, you would not expect that much of a punch out of this kind of a pistol. Now let's try it with the alt fire and just spam the alt fire into him. as you can see, it does take a few bullets. But those also weren't headshots, so you don't get the headshot bonus. And you don't get as much damage then, that means. If you don't get headshots, you get less damage. Now, we're actually going to try this on 145, because I told you guys I was going to do that with the last review, and then I never did it. So we're actually going to try this on a 145. Hopefully I don't die here. If I die, that'll be embarrassing. Oh yeah, I'm dying. Okay, maybe not too bad. Ah, now he's fire procced. Now he's gone. Okay, are you not going to stay fire procced? Yeah, you're not going to stay fire procced, are you? See, as you can see, it takes a lot less bullets when you're hitting headshots. Wow, parkour. Alright, let's try that again, except use the alt fire. This isn't exactly like the Tenora where you need to, like, combo the alt fire and stuff to, like, make it work. You can just spam the alt fire if you want. Just be warned, you're not going to be getting nearly as much damage because you're not going to be getting all the headshots. It's more of like a, oh crap, kind of panic thing. It's for one of those situations where it's like, you get into a, like, little corner, you get backed in by the bombard, and that's when you pull it off like that. When you're too panicked to actually aim down sights and hit your headshots. Which is actually another reason as to why I'm not running something like hydraulic crosshairs or sharpened bullets or something like that, is because you have to aim down sights, and if you didn't know, it actually automatically unaims for you when you pop the alt fire off. It automatically unaims, so you're not allowed to aim down sights when you're using that. So that takes away a mod, essentially, then. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this review of It's a Weapon on the Pandero. I almost called it the Tenora. So, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like. Maybe leave a comment down below. And even consider subscribing if you really enjoy this. I'll be trying to do a couple of Warframe videos a week. Mixed in with some other stuff like Paladins. I'm also starting a new series with a friend. Not going to spoil anything, of course. But, yeah, I'll be throwing in other games if you want to see other games. Yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.